Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack by using code K100 at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. Conan, let me ask you this. Did you watch MLW Intimidation Games?
I think
March
I did.
8th.
I think I
It's
did.
Matt Riddle and Tom Lawler versus Mads Kruger and Akuro Kwan. Did you watch that?
Yes. No, I don't.
Okay.
Is that who he wrestled?
That's what it says here.
You sent it to me.
And Kushida versus Neon was on that show too.
Yeah, Neon. Yeah, that's right.
Neon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so you watch that. Okay, did you watch Glory Pro Wrestling Ascend?
No. What's that?
With Cody Lane versus Dak Draper for the Crown of Glory Championship.
I missed that. I really wanted to see that.
Did you see?
First of all,
well, I'm just going over here. I'm reading you. There's TV
right,
reviews.
and the main event is like who was it? Who was it against Riddle and that mask guy, Mads Kruger, and who's the other guy?
Right. Let me give you something, okay? Because I'm out of all I watch is Dynamite, SmackDown, and Raw. That's it.
Right.
Okay. Maybe if I'm at work and there's no UFC or sports on, I'll have Collision on at work, but watch it like in real time. But that's very rare.
But usually, any other company that isn't them, usually.
Right. Okay, let me give you something. I want to give you the weekly TV shows.
Right.
Okay, okay. So AEW Dynamite, they review.
Right.
They review Evolve. Okay, that was also everyone was the contributors here at the ProWrestling.net.
ProWrestling.net.
So Evolve had Jackson Drake and Swipe Right Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes.
Right.
And that's that promo that we saw.
All that,
yeah. Which is pretty terrible.
They wrestled Sean Legacy. Jack Cartwheel.
Right.
Now, Jack Cartwheel's pretty famous because he does all the flips and stuff.
Well,
right?
he wrestled in AAA for 2 years. I basically cultivated him. Yep.
And okay, what do you think about this name here? And I can only imagine what this character looks like. Cappuccino Jones. Okay, now I don't know what Cappuccino Jones looks like. Joe, look that up. Why don't you pull up Cappuccino?
Okay,
Jones?
Can I just guess before you bring him up?
Yes, you guess too, because I want to guess too.
Yeah, light-skinned brother.
Okay, I would think a hippie.
A hippie.
Like a Gen Z coffee shop, but hippie guy, like.
How about you, Joe?
Okay, there is.
I was along the lines as you, Konnan. I figured it was a coffee gimmick, probably light skinned guy.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a coffee gimmick, like a jet, like a.
He ain't really light skinned.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Why is he calling? Oh, God, bro, get a load of this.
Because he's drinking a cappuccino. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably merchandise his cups, man.
All right. So also they review AAW Epic, the 21st anniversary event. Okay, this thing's been around a long time. They had Bren Jones versus Trevor Lee for the AAW title. Silas Young versus Isaiah Moore and Mike Bennett and Hartenbauer versus Bruce Hamilton and Sean Logan. Have you heard of any of these gentlemen?
Okay, with the exception of Bennett and Silas Young, who? And also from the...
Well, Trevor Lee. We know Trevor Lee.
Oh, did you say Trevor Lee?
Yeah, Trevor Lee's in the main event.
Okay, yeah, okay, then Trevor Lee.
Okay.
And the guys from Evolve?
Sean Legacy, Jack Cartwheel, Cappuccino Jones.
Right.
They wrestled those boys that we saw on the
Swipe
Right.
Right. See?
Brad Baylor.
But I do like
Ricky
the name
Smokes
Swipe
and
Right.
Jackson Drake. You do
I
like
do like the
Swipe
name.
Right?
Yeah, I do like that name.
That.
And what do you call this? And Jack Cartwheel, I'm going to put him over a little bit. He's a former gymnast, and he's out of either San Jose or I think San Jose, but I saw him in LA. And he's very creative, does a lot of really cool high flying because he was a gymnast, really easy to work with. And I see him in the future being a big name in hopefully WWE.
Okay, so also on Thursdays, I don't watch him wrestling on Thursday, but Impact is on Thursdays now. And Impact is actually... Now,
I watch all of Impact.
I don't watch any of Impact, but I will say just by reading this,
right,
what they're doing is very smart.
Right.
Because they're bringing in like WWE talent and and they're wrestling against their top guys with these guys.
Right.
Okay, because it says the review of the NXT champion Obafemi and Moose go face to face before Roadblock. So Moose is facing Obafemi, right? Okay,
and they're both champions.
Okay, so it's very smart. Okay, so that matchup is like a compelling matchup, right? Also, they've attacked the Hardys against the Colognes.
Right. That's
Then
good.
the Hardys now are the TNA Tag Team Champions, I've noticed, which is also smart.
Right.
Good for
And
their
the
brand.
Colognes are great heel and speak really good English and cut good promos.
Really? Okay. And then Elijah, which is our boy Walk with Elias.
Oh, bro, you should have seen this, but let me just say this. That guy, Joe Henry, who's like their most over guy because he sings songs.
Right.
And some of them was making fun of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, remember our boy AJ Francis?
Right. Yes.
You should see him here. He comes off as a star. But anyways, remember when he fell on that dive?
Mm-hmm.
He would bring that up in his song. Okay. And the people would pop. But anyways, so Joe Henry's playing on the guitar in the middle of the ring like Elijah used to do. And all of a sudden you hear ring, you know, like somebody's
like
playing
Elijah
a guitar.
with his guitar.
Right.
Guitar
and bro,
Wars.
when he came out, the place absolutely popped. And then they put them together and they both played the guitar. Very well done.
Was it similar, Joe? I want you to look up something for me on YouTube. Look up Dueling Banjos. Okay. Dueling Banjos scene.
Yeah.
All right. From what movie was that from?
Deliverance.
Deliverance. Okay.
And real quick, by the way, if you want to see this thing I just talked about, Joe Henry, it's on our Patreon.
All right. Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Joe, I want you to go to after
we always give the people more than they deserve or want. Boom.
Right. Okay. So this is why. All right. So Elijah, this was it similar to this, Konnan? You have it, Joe?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Let's play.
Plus a great movie.
No, you don't got to go. Joe,
I know what it is. I know what it is. This is the clip. It's just every one of them was 3 minutes long. I have to get to it. That's all.
All right, that's enough. Joe, was Elias versus Joe Hendry anything like that, Konnan?
Yeah.
Down them bridges, boy.
Okay. All right. So also this Joe, go to my YouTube, and the clip that I quote tweeted that said Vince is going to be malicious slander. What Vince said here. Cody, you have to watch this clip. This is hysterical. Okay. Because it's relevant because Elijah wrestled Brian Myers.
Right.
Okay, he was one of their top guys, but he's also
remember Brian Myers that they gave him that corny gimmick where when he was checking out at a store.
Right.
And it said
but he's also part of the figure podcast.
Store checked him out.
He's also part of the wrestling figure podcast, correct?
Yes, he is.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so play this. This is a hysterical clip.
Cardona said, "I was able to get my hands."
Okay, Matt Cardona said,
talking about
go back to the very beginning.
Figure 5 years ago.
Okay.
Cardona said, "I was able to get my hands on it," and he's talking about a action figure, limited edition mistake action figure that was made of Elizabeth naked.
Oh wow! Okay.
Elizabeth, you mean
able to get my
Miss
hands
Elizabeth?
on it.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll see. It's one of those old 1985. Remember those figures that were like 5 pounds each? Maybe.
You got it, Cody. This story is incredible, Cody.
Joe, you've got to understand that I never bought them.
Yeah,
I never played with them.
You don't have to understand anything to understand this clip. It's hysterical.
Right. No, I didn't know if you ever saw the big one.
No.
Might know.
Pretty decent price. I had it in my collection, and I did a YouTube video talking about it, but I blurred everything out. It was so weird that it would even be in the back of my display case. I was proud that I had it, but I didn't want to show it off. So when I put on this YouTube video, somebody contacted me and said, "How much for the naked Elizabeth?" I said, "Dude, I didn't really want to sell it. Make me an offer I can't refuse." You're going to think I'm crazy. He offered me $45,000.
Oh, I was gonna say 10.
$45,000, and I sold it. Now, fast forward to a week or so ago. Let's go to this tweet.
Glenn bought the action figure Disco? Oh no. Oh no.
Jimmy Van tweets, "Coming soon to Fightful, Sean Sapp and I sit down to talk wrestling toys, in particular the WWF LJN line. And what did I actually buy from Matt Cardona? Stay tuned." And right in the middle is the naked Elizabeth figure. So putting 2 and 2 together here.
Oh my. Jimmy Van paid 45 grand for a freaking plastic doll. Oh my. Mike Durbin, man. Hats off. This is incredible, bro.
$45,000 that you. How rich is this guy?
Oh my. Bro.
That's insane.
That is insane. insane, bro. I wouldn't pay $45,000 for anything.
We've heard him talk about his family.
All right. That story's coded. Do you know who Jimmy Van is? You're muted, by the way.
No, do you, Joe?
Just that it said on there the owner of Fightful. That's
he's
the first time I heard of him, though.
He's the founder of Fightful.
Right.
Like for the Sean Ross Sapp, bro, the guy, the two fascinating things there. Number one, the guy's such a mark, he paid $45,000 for a wrestling doll.
The Jimmy Van guy?
The Jimmy Van guy, yes.
Right.
Number two is this fact that they must be making a fortune at that place, so like that this guy
he could also be
45 grand for a wrestling doll. Like,
he might have been like independently wealthy, or he might have another business, or I don't know that they're.
No, and you know what?
They make a money.
So?
Well, let's think about this, bro. Look at how wealthy Conrad is and how much memorabilia he has, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Look how wealthy Dan Lambert is and how much memorabilia he has. And bro, we have fans in Mexico that literally follow us from city to city, and they're always in the first row, and you're like, these guys are paid,
Yeah.
Well, that's like Durbin sent us that email yesterday about Roy Lucier's massive collection. That just was spotlighted on a YouTube video. Roy's got a lot of luchas.
Well, but there's another thing too. Okay, is they make a lot of money, but like when these people are in the collectible market, it's not like they're just buying everything.
Right.
Like you're probably selling to like there's an income exchange back and forth. But bro, for $45K and the whole thing of that code it was a like a big thing in these markets are dolls that are made with imperfections.
Okay.
Like they're factory incorrect, and they'll send them out there. So like these are very rare versions of of these things, so they become collectibles. Like there was only like eight Miss Elizabeth, naked Miss Elizabeth that they accidentally used.
Like there were stamps that were upside down and they became very valuable. But you said, Joe, that it was these old figurines that were 5 pounds. That didn't look like not half a pound.
Yeah. All right,
so I might have been exaggerating, but if you look at them, you could
just
literally...
a little bit, bro. It's a little thing like that.
No.
I was expecting some huge,
Yeah, they're like 6 inches tall or something like that. And these things, literally, you could break your friend's nose if you threw it at them. They were pretty vicious.
All right, so basically, too, here, if you've been watching, if you're a wrestling nerd and watch all of the wrestling, okay. So you started with Dynamite on Wednesday, and you watched probably Revolve on replay.
Right.
Then Thursday you watched AAW with Trevor Lee and Ren Jones, and you also watched Impact. On Friday you got to see SmackDown, and we're going to talk about SmackDown because that's what I watched. And Konnan watched it too. Joe, what was the number? Joe, did you actually pull up the numbers yet?
Yeah, 1.741.
And we have no data, bro. Text. I'm telling you, Brandon Thurston is slacking on this. He should have the quarters.
Yeah.
Text him again and say, bro, did you put the quarters up? Because sometimes we remind him and he puts them up.
Yeah.
Not that necessary, because I can imagine this show's typical.
The most recent report is NXT, and then Raw from last week. He has Raw's a week behind, but yeah, I'll see.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.